I want to take a minute to show you exactly how this touchpad works. We have our freeze button for the left, freeze button for the right. This off will take us back to the main screen for the left, same thing for the right. This is going to be our clean menu. This is going to be our night setting, clean menu, night setting. And then we have our toggle switch for our main menu. Behind the F, you'll feel a little indentation. If you hold that F in, it'll give you your operator menu. This is for the manager to use. In our basic settings menu, it gives us the option of what kind of mix we're using. Right now I'm running a no-fat ice cream mix, and it'll give us our temperature offset. So 1 being the coldest, 9 being the warmest. It'll allow you to adjust slightly the exact serving temperature of your product. So if you're noticing it a little wet, you can bring that down a little bit. If you notice it's coming out a little too thick or it's getting frozen in the faceplate, you can lift that up a little bit. So exit out of there. We're going to go down to actual temps. It's going to tell us what the machine is currently at. Right now the left cylinder is at 20, right cylinder is at 22, and the hoppers, I have the machine turned off right now, just temporarily to show you guys how this works. In our event log, it'll give us the history of everything, so it shows that I just turned the left off, shows that when we went to the clean menu and I was showing you that, the right off, before that left and right were on freeze. It'll also show the last clean. Left side was this morning at 9:30, right side was this morning at 9:30. Down in your error log, it's going to give you any kind of error codes that come up. So you might get something like I guess mix low, mix out, head switch, anything that could possibly come up. Power failure. If you leave the machine and the power cuts off for a period of time and it comes back on, you might come back in thinking that the machine's been running just fine all night, but on the screen you're going to see power fail. And that'll tell you that the machine wasn't okay all night. Down to statistics, it'll tell you how many hours the machine was running for. This one, the left side was running for 16,300 hours, the right was running for 14,100 hours. And it just gives you all the different statistics that your machine was, how many times the handles were pulled, how many starts and stops. Lockouts, usually I just leave these in off, but you could set it so that when you run out of mix, it completely logs you out of the machine, that kind of stuff. Screen settings, date and time is where you'd set up the date and time. Last clean will tell you when the last clean was, so for us it was this morning at 9:30. And then your software version, which you don't need to worry about. That's the menu system for the SLX400E and the 500.